Okay, make sure that you make a comment, like it. It'll go in the algorithm more. So basically what I'm doing in this particular video is I'm going to be sitting here in front of Sao Paulo ruins for a little bit. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Here in front of Sao Paulo ruins for a little bit, and it's going to zoom in on different stuff that we can see. So this is actually one of the biggest tourist attractions in Macau, and it's kind of interesting. Next to it, there's a little Chinese temple. I don't know if you can zoom in enough, but it's really small. But actually, it's I think historically, this one was first, and this was mostly for the Portuguese community, and then but it's also quite Chinese too, right? So that's kind of cool. All those steps, I can frame things with this camera. Just see, it's kind of a cool image. There's somebody coming down, right? So, okay, so Sao Paulo ruins. This is a very historical place where almost everybody comes and they photograph this area. And sometimes at nighttime they'll put like shows here too. So what I mean by that is like St. Patrick's will have like green theme, green lights. At New Year's, Chinese New Year, and also the regular New Year's Eve, they'll have like a New Year's Eve show. So basically what they'll do is they'll let me just zoom out the camera a little bit. They'll do different things, and I've actually filmed this. Oh, there's a wedding person too. Just kind of zoom in. People also film for weddings around this area too. Pretty cool. Yeah, actually it's another area they go to is Senado Say. This area called Say Cathedral, which is not too far away, but it has a beautiful church. And I can frame this really nice right there. But yeah, this is great for wedding photos too. So we're going to zoom out a little bit. And actually I also want to capture the stuff around this. So over here, that wall that you see over there, that wall is like a fortress. So there's cannons up there, there's a museum, you can walk around that. I have filmed up there before, but it's been a while. It's a little bit museum-ish, so I don't really have a desire to go there right now as a local. But it's nice. You got some good views. Let me just see. What else? I also will show you some of the buildings as well. So we're gonna. I don't know if you saw my other video, but it's like right where that lady's at. There's a little street. It goes down, and it's Sorry, I thought that was gonna come. It's kind of cool. But that street is called like Street of Passion. Beautiful Portuguese street from 1920s. And I filmed in there just recently, so I'll have that up there as well, Street of Passion. And we're just gonna look and see what else is around us. So this big yellow building, I don't know what the yellow building is, but generally it's open and there's a lot of tourists. I think there's like some kind of mainstream shop there that's usually open. Like a mainstream shop, I mean like there's like a lot of corporate stuff, like there's Swatch watches. I'll zoom on that, but there's these Swatch watch stuff. So stuff that you'd see in a generic shopping mall anywhere. They bought up real estate not too far from Sao Paulo Temple. So whatever is in there, it's like an H&M or something, I don't know. But most of the buildings are not that way, but they but there's some of the places that make a lot of money off the property here too. Pretty cool little balconies. Let's zoom in on that. Very Portuguese-ish. Some balconies up here too. These are more Chinese-ish. So, okay. And actually, generally this place is incredibly crowded. But right now it's not that way because of the COVID-19, so there's very few tourists compared to usual. And there's this big statue over there. Let's zoom in on that statue a little bit. And we're gonna see if we can go back out here, and then we're gonna see if we can capture the wedding ceremony one. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if anything interesting happens up there. There's the groom. Let's see. Okay. Kind of cool. This kind of fade out a little bit so you can capture the total scene. And actually, this one, there's some details up in here too, if I can capture it. But there's like stuff like artisans that were from Japan that created stuff in the artwork decades ago, centuries ago. All right, I think that I'm gonna stand up and we're just gonna try to capture a different angle. And I think we're just gonna end it right there. I think that's enough of this one. Maybe we'll walk a little bit and then I'll just end it. But yeah, this is in front of Sao Paulo ruins. And actually this one, there's like some kind of close up there too. Let me just zoom in on that, see what that is. Yeah, sometimes you don't really look up very often, and if you do, you can see all kinds of cool stuff. Like that. That. Okay. Like that. All the shutters are open. A lot of detail if you look for it. I'm just gonna fade out. And there's Sao Paulo ruins right there. Okay, let's just zoom in one more time on that bride and we'll end this shot there. Oh, let's see. There's a photographer right there. Okay, well, we'll end it like that. Like that. Like that. Chiquinha, chiquinha.